Dr. Mark Jangizi here through Science Moment. A lot of folks are saying that Israel has completely blown their PR advantage by defending themselves, by attacking Hamas and all of the collateral damage that at least Hamas is saying. Obviously, there's going to be collateral damage. Certainly, there's Palestinian civilians that have experienced casualties and have been killed. Don't believe any of the data that you get from Hamas, however. But that Israel has blown their PR advantage that they may have gotten right after the massacre. This is a complete misunderstanding of what occurred. As I talked about in a couple previous videos, the very most recent one, as well as 425, public opinion leapt out like a big bang explosion, leapt out against Israel, accusing Israel of being genocidal before the blood dried. Before Israel even had time to think about how to respond, the PR game had already been won. The massacre was the PR success from Hamas. It was by virtue of murdering more than 1,000 civilians and torturing them and videotaping it and making it highly conspicuous that Israel lost that day, lost that battle conspicuously, and were humiliated. Conspicuously humiliated. That was the PR win. The PR loss for Israel occurred because of the massacre. You're confusing things if you think that, oh no, they totally had a PR advantage and have lost it by virtue of fighting back. No, they lost the PR when they were massacred. The PR win was the massacre for Hamas, and you're misunderstanding things if you see it in any other way. That's what it was. In fact, from Hamas's point of view, they were hoping that the whole world would rise up and say, yeah, they see the blood, and it causes the crowd to rise up and back the strong horse that was able to carry that off against Israel. They were hoping for intifada all over the world. Right? They understand in their bones the socio-emotional reactions of the populace. It was a PR win, maybe not as big as they hoped for. There's not been full-on intifada other places. But the murders, the massacre itself was a PR win, and it was designed to be that way. It wasn't the reaction by Israel that made it a PR win for Hamas, and you're confused if you think so. Now, what might make it not a PR win in the long run for Hamas is if Hamas is conspicuously humiliated and destroyed by Israel. And we'll see if that happens, and that was your Science Moment.